Hi guys, we're going to be doing 1.5 algebraic properties of limit and precise functions. I'm going to start off by saying to make your precise functions, even though if they don't get it, this is something you have to remember. It's like a format to making them. Okay, and let's get into our lesson. Question 1. A is said as the limit approaches -2, what is f of x? So like I want to start is breaking it down. -2 of f. So first I can go to as x approaches -2 of f, and that will be 1, this will be -2, and that would be 0. But since it's saying f of x, then we take this y value and use it as f of x. Well, f of x, which is f of 0. And which is f of 0? Since that's x, you go to 0, and it would be 0, 0. So you use it as a y first, and then you go to an x, which will be 0. And the second one is that as the limit is approaching 4, again, same thing. You go to 4. What limit is approaching s equals 4? What is f? So you just go to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that will be 1, 2, 3. So that one will be 3, but you use that, since you had that as a y, you go to an x for the f of x, which is f of 3. And we're trying to find f of 3 now. And you use that y value from the limit, and it'll be, you go straight to as for the x, 1, 2, 3, and that will be 2. Right there. It will be 2. So your answer will be 2. For question 2, this will be a little tricky, but you're just using these values to plug in for these and just basically solving them like PINDOS. But it's saying, question A, as the limit x approaches 1, in parentheses f of x, outside parentheses 2, and minus h of x, in parentheses, minus g of 1. And they give you all the values, but I'm going to plug them in right now, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I plugged in the values from my table, and to break it down, this whole parentheses right here is the limit of x approaches 1. So you'll be using the f of x one, which is in the circle, which is -1. That's how I got my -1 answer down here. In the limit as x approaches 1, which is h of x, which is 6, and that's how I got my limit down here. And then, well, I didn't really have to put that, it just helped me to remind me that this was in big parentheses. But then this one is just g of x. It doesn't have a limit because it's outside, so it would be -2. And to solve it, it will be 1, since that is in the square, so it will be 1 minus 6, just -5, plus 2, which is -3. And that is your answer for A. And as you go for this one, it'll be, use the same values, break it down. So it'll be f of 1 is 4 plus, and you see, and it says as the limit approaches 1, g of x. Here's g of x, but it has a negative sign in it. But what I'll do is 3 and a negative. And ultimately that would be 4 plus -3. And 1 is your answer for B.